What's the difference between right-of-way and yielding? No, I'm not setting up for a joke. I need to know these things. If you could accurately describe the difference between right-of-way and yielding to somebody who's first learning to drive, what would you tell them? Right-of-way is usually described as somebody who has immediate use of the roadway. It is thought that this is the driver's right, or their legal entitlement of the roadway. But the funny thing is, the law never actually says who has the right-of-way. Don't believe me? Go on, go check the vehicle code. The language is written in the laws that never identifies who has the right of way, but it does indicate who must yield or give that right to other motorists. While I often tell my students what should happen as we approach a cross or an intersection, sometimes other drivers will take your right of way. And when another driver takes your right of way, just let them have it. You wouldn't purposefully hit someone who ran a red light just to teach them a lesson, would you? What? No, that's ridiculous and dangerous. Instead, you should predict where the possible points of conflict may occur and use your knowledge of yielding laws to make your decision. If I'm getting ready to turn onto a street but I see another vehicle approaching, I need to wait until it's safe. When I'm crossing the street, I need to make sure that those that are supposed to wait for me will in fact do so, because if they don't, I'm going to meet them in a rather unpleasant way. In order to yield properly, when you execute a maneuver, whatever you do shouldn't influence the flow of traffic. If you're forcing another vehicle to slow down or change lanes because of something you did, then you weren't yielding properly. Our actions can and will affect other drivers, and we need to do our best to minimize that. There are tons of examples of yielding situations that you can read about in the Colorado Driver Handbook, so be sure to check those out. It may be a bit frustrating to remember who needs to wait for who on the roadway, so when in doubt, just let the other driver go first by giving them one of these. Courtesy can go a long way on the road. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Safety Sessions. So to see more videos like this, click on subscribe to stay up to date on all the safe driving related content that we will be putting out. And while you're at it, click on that bell icon to get notifications of when we do post a new video. To learn more about DriveSafe Driving Schools, visit www.drivesafecolorado.com or give us a call at 303-721-8881. We'll see you next time, but until then, always remember to drive safe.